Welcome back, guys, to the channel. We're once again heading to Desert Hills as our first track. Granted, this time, I believe in the previous episode we started with a 3-lap version of Desert Hills. But this time we got... What's this erratic drive? Is it to avoid people getting drafts at the start? Is that it? This is probably what the erratic driving at the start is all about, isn't it? Oh, pitiful. But yeah, we're going to Desert Hills again. This time, though, it's from DK Spaceport. And yeah, we finished last episode with a second place finish, which I was quite happy about. So I'd like to see a repeat of that success, because we actually had another top 3 finish aside from that second place. So yeah, we'll try to repeat that success, and we'll be happy campers. I do like the desert section, the Mesa desert section of the open world. I feel it has one of the more interesting sets of intermission tracks. I feel they're always more fun. With the current items we have in the bullet and the triple mushrooms, in all honesty, I want to just hang in the back, maybe pick up drops to catch up, and just collect coins. I know we do this frequently, but it just feels safe, and we don't have to run our clock down yet, because we can catch up much later. It's only 2 out of 4 on the intersection, so there's still plenty of time. And people are taking kits, leaving coins out on the track, so we're doing fine. In fact, we're already at 20 coins. As long as you don't take an unnecessary hit, we'll be really good. We're not even lost, in fact. Might have wanted to go onto the power line there, might have been good. I don't know how much it will cut off from the track though. We're doing alright. Yeah, we're at the back of the pack, but we can see everyone. We're not taking any unnecessary hits, and with the bullet, especially at the last item set, and triple mushrooms, we can cut into a great position as long as there's not too big a cutoff from first. However, given where that blue shell blew, we get to see where first is, so we're doing alright at the minute. We're on the actual... Yikes, we took a silly hit there. Person behind me with the green shell took me out. But we do have the entire remainder of the... We're on the final lap now, I believe, yeah. Oh, we're driving the final lap backwards, that's interesting. I wonder where the last item set will be then. That's fine, shock just got used, so now we make our way to first. Barely dodge those bananas. I'm gonna save my mushrooms for this, where I'll be able to cut off the remainder. Ah, yikes! Went straight into that Moai, and into the off-road. That was my fault, really. I think we'll salvage... Alright, we'll salvage the 7th, that's fine. Could have gone much better if we didn't hit that Moai there, but what can you do? Warm-up track, eh? Second track out. I'll be honest, I was looking at my phone and I didn't get to see which track we're racing, but we'll recognize it once we get closer, I guess. We actually got the first item, which, as you guys know, is not usual for me. But we missed the second item in compensation. We're in top 4, which is alright. So, again, we just need to be careful not to take unnecessary hits. And as we gather coins, we'll slowly push forward. Remembering this, because I mentioned it from the previous video, I'm going to ask if you guys would please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content from now. Any support helps the channel, so your likes, subscriptions, and whatever it may be is well appreciated. So thank you guys until that happens. So I believe this looks like we're heading to Shy Guy Bazaar, surely. I've got a boo in hand along with a mushroom, which is a good catch-up opportunity if it comes into play with a shock dodge. But I feel I'm going to have to use that mushroom now just to maintain some speed. Yeah, I'm going to use the boo and try to steal a better item. We'll get good items later on. We're going to drop off that banana for sure, though. We really can't afford to hold that for a long time. We're doing alright. Okay, we got triple mushrooms and a mega mushroom. That's another shock dodge item, and we're entering the real track now. That's really nice. I nearly managed to get onto the rail there. I tried to use the mushroom for it. We'll try get onto the higher section here. And we'll just try avoid the chaos at the bottom like that. Yeah, I used that mushroom to... Oh no, I expected the shock to come on the next item set. That's a pity. I guess that worked out for whoever used it, because I ended up losing my Mega Mushroom. That bounce is going to slow me down a lot. Airtime is not good in this game, unfortunately. So this final item is not going to have such a great influence, I imagine, on my placement. I'm going to pray it's a speed boosting item, yeah, and take the off-road. But it didn't matter in the end. An unfortunate 10th place finish. That shock was something I would have liked to dodge with the last item set, but I guess maybe on this map it's better to use it earlier, because the last item set doesn't have much influence. I'm not sure, to be honest. We're making our way over to Airship Fortress from Shy Guys Bazaar this time. I've had alright results with this in the past. In the previous video it wasn't the best, but we'll make do, we'll be alright. Managed to get a mushroom in first item set, which, hey, if this is the improvement we see, I'm all for it, because it used to feel terrible not having any items to begin the game. Gonna use the rail to get some boosts and try stay in a safe area. Thankfully no one followed me onto the... Yikes, I'm gonna have to use a mushroom there just to re-maintain speed. But yeah, it's... Okay, looks like we're taking some off-road now because of that bump. Hopefully we'll get some decent items here. Alright, we got a decent amount of coins. There are 6, which isn't much, but it's honest work. Gonna try go for this boost. A shock that early really hurts because it pushed me back a lot. But it somehow sent me into first because I managed to catch the boost, I guess? That's really weird. Very particular place to shock, but I guess it was a really early shock and I tried to avoid that fireball, but ended up walking straight into it. It's alright, you wouldn't want to be in first this early on anyway, because yeah, we just saw a blue shell, but one's inevitably going to show up. I'm gonna get rid of that feather there, because I would like to get a better item seeing as I'm in third. There aren't any superb Airship Fortress shortcuts that I know exist with the feather, and if there are, I'm not confident enough to use it. But yeah, we're gonna head for the airship now. I will try pick up the double item set here, if I'm allowed to. I think so, yes. Any coins we get are well appreciated too, because we'll soon be making our trek for first. Okay, managed to hit that guy out of the way. Didn't want to see myself get tailed by anything. Yikes, that super horn barely caught me. Blue is showing up again, yep. I aimed that quite poorly, I can't lie, but it's alright. We have another green shell in hand. Gonna have to try... Yikes, I wanted to avoid that bonsai though, but it ended up hitting me anyway. I don't know if we make this. We managed to. Okay, we did pick up enough speed. Quite surprised if I'm being honest. And managed to pull ourselves into second place, which is great. We have protection and a mushroom for the end section. So if another blue shell happens, that could be really nice. I just need to drive well and not do anything too greedy. I'll be taking the single item set here, because we need to take a better line. The reduced handling from that squid though really hurts. Yikes. Okay, we're regaining some speed. I took out third and managed to maintain second with that horn. I was worried that that blue shell would take me at the end for using the mega horn, but it worked out. That was really good. Peach cut us off a long time ago. We had no chance of catching up. That was crazy. But hey, this is a pretty good result, especially for only third track of the video, which I don't know, my confidence isn't at its best. But I'm getting better, and considering some of the VRs that were in the room, I had some hefty challengers. I feel we're seeing a big repeat of certain tracks today, because compared to last episode, we're heading back to Toad's factory. So, yeah, hopefully we get a better result than last time, because I don't remember... I remember it went really poorly because the bullet dropped me off in the off-road, and I got bumped. Yeah, it was just before the finish line, so it didn't go too... It wasn't a pretty act, but it's what happened, so we have to live with it. But we've got a pretty decent front run going on. I say, right as my item gets stolen there. We should be able to get an item here, though. When I say front run, I just want to stay decently at the beginning of the pack. But that has been a decision made for me, and it looks like we're going to play for coins and a bit of bagging, it seems. We did get a double item set, which was really tight, that line, because I didn't expect to get it. We're back in 5th to the mushroom and the star. I would like to hold on to those, because I'm in a decent position right now. Wow, another early shot taking out my item. I guess we'll go... Why did we veer into the path that I was taking? What was that for, Bowser? What do you want to say with that? We ended up without an item, but it's fine. We'll have an opportunity to collect items here. Unbelievable! Where did Toadette come from? That was really mean. Even these coins are getting taken just as I'm about to go for them. We'll go for the outfit bag here, because we're gonna need that boost to start making a bit of a catch-up. But all we need here is the double item set. Hopefully we get it this time, yes. And then we're gonna start doing Toad's factory things and hope for the best. I'm kind of hoping we just won't see another shock, if I'm being fully honest, because one got used so early there. But that's really out of our control. All we can do is try not to fall too far behind. Have we entered the final lap? I think so, yeah. We have to be careful for the... Yikes, that was an unnecessary hit, but we're alright. We're gonna have to be careful for the finish line, seeing as we don't have another lap to work with. I'm gonna hold on... I want to hold on to that for a bit longer, but it looks like that decision is out of our hands. Hopefully we get something decent from the last item set. And we make it to the rail. No! Oh dear, it's the boomerang. Just need to make the boost panels, and we should be alright. I think we got 7th, which is fine. Fine considering how that ended, because it was really a bit out of our hands, the boosts. The mushrooms aren't really good except for the end in Toad's factory, and I felt the need to expend mine early. Maybe it was a fault from my end. Making a huge distinction between environments, heading from the factory over to Peach's Stadium. Seems to be quite a long intermission track, so our early game doesn't matter as much. Just need to take boost panels and we'll be alright. I don't want to draw too much attention to myself, but as long as we play safely, I won't complain. We've got a mushroom, we're in 3rd, we're doing fine. As long as we don't take many early hits, which will inhibit us later on, I'm happy. In fact, I might take the outside boost panels a bit, just to grab that one coin, and stay out of the way of the general crowd, but I end up getting run over for it. That's alright. We'll have opportunities to get coins later, as long as we don't take any serious car hits without any player interaction, we'll be okay. And Spike deliberately hit me there, why? Why would you throw it to the side? You usually throw it just behind you. Yeah, Spike ruined my life there, but that's alright. We have 2 coins to our name, and we'll hopefully make more. Someone's completely obliterated the side railing. We've got Bullet Bill. I'm honestly gonna chain these triple greens out, because I don't need them that much. The Yoshi hopped down from the rail there to collect coins. It was a smart move. Hopefully we'll be able to grab a couple of these that players dropped. Yeah, we got 9. We're currently sitting in 14th, which I would believe is last in this lobby. I'm not seeing much action from people behind me. Yeah, coin shell seems to have gone. Whoa! Thankfully he used that before I skipped them. Because getting run over would have been really unnecessary and annoying. We do have to start mentally preparing for the... Yikes, I knew I was going to get hit by a car there. We have to start mentally preparing to use this bullet bill. Because if we don't find ourselves much caught up, we're gonna need it. I'm not sure if that was lag or not, but I feel like I'm not seeing many of the players anymore either. So yeah, I'll use it now. I know it's before an item set, it's a bit silly, but I just feel I'm really behind and I need to start catching up, at least get somewhere in the crowd, which with 20 coins is alright. We got a drop boost on top of the existing boost. I'm gonna go for the rail here just to get out of players' ways. I don't know why that launched me so high though. We're gonna have to take the shortcut here because we end up in the off-road. And I lost my drift, it's unfortunate. I'm gonna cut through here. I got bumped out of the way of the boost panel, that's annoying. We're doing alright though, 7th, and we've got fresh items. Boomerang, not great. I'm gonna start getting rid of it in fact. Yikes, got run over really late there, that's a real pity. I'm gonna get rid of my shells and pray I get something game-changing. That's not gonna help. We did get... No! We fell off it! That's unfortunate. This is probably gonna be a last place. Unless that bullet fails to catch me up, which I think is gonna skip me at the end. We got 13th. It's not a pure loss, but it feels like it. We're definitely gonna lose points here, but that's okay. On the whole, could have definitely driven better myself. But, yeah, the foolishness at the end is what cost me, really. I tried to take too tight a line and just fell into it. We have a full 3 laps of Dry Bones Burnout. This track has a lot of cool shortcuts which I've seen online. Most of which, if not all, I'm not going to perform. Like, I know there's one at the beginning here where you can skip over the lava pool, but it's not a risk I'm willing to take like those guys who just went up there themselves. We'll take the higher track here. Unfortunately, didn't get any coins. I think maybe I got one. But we're doing okay. We haven't taken a hit just yet. We just need to be attentive not to take any unnecessary hits in the early stages, like I've always said, and then maybe we can cut in front later. I say as I fly off the track, but it was okay in the end, because I didn't go into the out of bounds. I didn't realize that was a way I could fall off safely, if you know what I mean. I am going to use this mushroom here to cut out the lava section. Unfortunately, I ended up having to use both. I hoped I could save the first one, but we're okay. We're in 4th, and we fell into the lava, and we're drowning, so that's not going to help my case. Yeah, I need to be more fearful of the boiling stone. Yeah, we're not doing a good showing. That was really ugly. We thankfully still have another lap to go, but the driving's not driving right now. We'll get coins. I will probably, yeah, blow through our items. We did get the shop. This can be game-changing for sure. We got the shop. I don't know how game-changing it will end up being, because I failed to use it correctly many a time. But we're getting coins, and hopefully we'll see players before we find ourselves needing to use the shop, because it's going to be a real pity if that's the case. Yeah. For the sake of trying, I'm gonna go for this wall shortcut, and I hate myself because I threw away the shop. Don't know why I did that, I honestly just wanted to feel something. Yeah, that was pitiful. We're preying on items anyway. We were never going to win this race without good items at the end, because I've thrown twice now. This is usually useful, but at the same time, you're usually way closer to the pack at this point, so I don't think it matters. There was a banana which I couldn't see, is quite unfortunate. I didn't want to hit that rail, and it looks like we're going for a huge trip in the off-road. If I don't place last, I think that's the achievement this time. Because this went really, really poorly at the end. I will give you guys one more race, so I want to finish it on that. That was horrific to watch. We didn't place last, but it might as well have been last. The driving was unworthy. We're actually down to a 12-player lobby, I noticed. Not sure what happened there. But we're making our way to my biggest love-hate relationship in this game, in Boo Cinema. A course which I love so much because of the aesthetics and the stylization and even the creative world building around it where you hop through the screen. However, notorious for bad results for me. I don't do very well on that track. At least I don't remember doing well. Maybe I used to do well once in a past age, which I don't remember, and this game is far too young for. But as long as we get a decent placement, I'll be more than happy to have raced it. I just like the track. It's very cool. King Boo made himself known there, running me over, pretty unprovoked. But then again, most of this game is action upon no provocation. We'll go for this double item set. I'm gonna break a bit just to let that Rosalina take the items before me, because I don't feel like having no item at this point in the game. We're gonna gold mushroom and a gold shell. I'm probably gonna use the gold mushroom soon then. I'm sure there'll be a bit of off-road section coming along shortly, and that'll be a good time to use it. We'll do it actually quickly after this item set, just so we get our items out before we see the next item set. Wow, they're really close together, aren't they? Alright, I guess we'll let this item set pass and then start making a jump towards higher positions. Yeah, this seems good. This is a good place to use it. Big gap we can cut off, and we'll be able to put out the gold shell too. So yeah, we'll get lots of coins. Unfortunately got knocked out of the way of my own gold shell and then hit. Only to get a super horn is not great. I didn't see that cow have a trail item, that's unfortunate. We're gonna try not fall off here, and I'm gonna use this now, seeing as I see there's an item set in front. We managed to get the double. Instantly red shell though for it. I'm gonna use that now. Yikes, that was a really scary push. Did not want to get hit off the track there. We'll try steel. Yikes, that bullet nearly pushed me off the track. I'm gonna start using gold mushroom to cut off this small section of off-road, because there's not much. Yikes, that is a very annoying shot, but it might help me more than it hurts me, because there's still an opportunity to catch up here. I really do hate people bumping me for no reason though. There's an item set here which you can grab, and hopefully that lets us get back into the game. Not sure what I can get though. Yeah, we'll take a tight line here and start this gold mushroom off now. So we do have triple mushrooms in tow to take the tight line and not lose speed on the drip. Yeah, this time I didn't veer completely off the track. Oh my god, that banana probably cost me 2 positions there, I'm sure. But it's alright. I think we had a much better drive of Boo Cinema than we did last time, because I just remember it ending horribly and me in the crowd stands. So thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed.